Assalamu alaikum. I am Mohammad Shakibur Rahman. Welcome to today's tutorial. Here we have two problems to find out. Here we have given special datasets with LCC projection. We have administration boundary, road, both polygon and polyline, and the structure. Now we have to find out the total number of structure based on their land uses for each ward within a distance of 20 meter. Structure those are within the given distance or even touch the buffered distance from the road. For this we have to go to the ArcMap and add the shapefiles, administrative boundaries, road, and the structure. Now we will go to the geoprocessing tool and go to buffer. We'll select the road, add the input feature, then save it. Linearly 20 meters and press OK. Now we have the road buffer. This is our road buffer. We have a 20-meter distance road buffer. Now we have to select the structures based on their land uses for each within a distance of 20 meter. For this we have to select the structures. To select the structure, go to selection, select by location. Here we will select the structure. Source layer is the road buffer and intersect source layer feature. Now the features are within the road 20 meter road buffer or even touch the road buffer are selected. Then we will go to the road buffer and open attribute table. We will go to the structure and open attribute table. We can see the features are selected. Then we can make a new structure shapefile with the selected features. For this we have to go to right click on structure and go to data, then export data. We will add the folder. We will save as type shapefile. Save it to my files. Press OK. Do we want to add the exported data? We want to add the exported data. Then you can see the selected structures. Now if we what we have to do, the structures those are within the given distance. We have already selected the structure within the given distance. Here you can see that these are the structures within the given distance or even touch the buffer distance from the road. Now we have to show the land uses for each ward. For this we have to go to the ArcMap and administrative boundary. Here are several wards. Now we have to solve the land uses for each word. For this we have to go to geoprocessing, then intersect, then administrative boundaries and structure, how we created the selected structures. If we uncheck the selected structure and administrative boundary, we can see there is no difference between the structure and the administrative boundary. With us only for some polygons. Then we'll go to the attribute table. We can see the data of the word. In the attribute table, we can see the data of administrative boundary added, like word, area, and others. But in the structure, those were not added. But the structure data are also added in the administrative boundary data, like the land use, structure name, structure type, others. Then we have to export the data in Excel. We also can calculate the data, then go to the properties, symbology, then categories, then go to the word ID at all values. Here we can see the number of datas, like for word number 1 there are 398. For different number of different word there are the different number of datas, and we can give them different colors. We can see the different structure for the different words. Now if we go to the folder where the administrative boundary is saved and open a save Excel file, we will select all files. Here the administrative boundary database file, we will select this. Here is the administrative boundary database file. Then we will select all the files. And at pivot table, then word ID, what we have to find the structures, just from the word ID, then the structure ID as values. Here we can see the number of structure based on every word. If we right click on it, we can find this in other ways, like go to the ArcMap, we add the administrative boundary, the road and the structure. Go to the selection, select by location. Here we select the structure, and here we select the road, intersect feature. Here we apply a search distance. Here we will give the 20-meter distance and press OK. we can see the structures within 20 meters are selected. Then we right click on a structure, go to data, then export data. Then we will save the data. We'll select file and press OK. We can see our data has been added. Then we'll go to the geoprocessing and intersect, administrative boundary, and export output. We'll save it. Give the name new file. And save it. Press OK. If we go to the symbology of export output, categories, new symbology of new file, an attribute table, categories, here a word ID, add all values. Here you can see the number of count for each word. We also manually can do this. Just open a Excel file, then go to file, computer, my files. Here new file is our output, database file, and select it. Then we will insert a pivot table. Press OK. The word ID and structure ID and values. You can see the structure based on every word. Then we will solve the second problem. Calculate the percentage of road based on the road area as per their road type for each word. Here we will calculate the percentage of road for each word as based on their road area. For this we have to go to ArcMap. We will remove these files. We have the administrative boundary and the road. We don't need the road, we have to add the road poly. Here is our road poly and the administrative boundary. Then we will go to the geoprocessing, then intersect the administrative boundary and the road poly, then save it. We can see the roads. If you open the attribute table, you can see the word numbers and the road types. The information, the attribute table of those two save files added together. Then I'll open the Excel file. And here's the road poly database file. You select this, go to insert pivot table, press OK. Here we will add the word ID, then we will add the layer as columns. We have to we have to as per the road type, so we'll add the road type and the ID as count. Here we can see the road type based on every word. Now if we right click on the sum of ID1 and go to the show value as, you can see the percent of grand total. The question was calculate the percentage of road based on the road area as per their road type for each word. We have to add the area value setting to add the sum. And then we have to go to the show value as grand total. Here is the percentage of road type based on the area.